What is up, everybody? Enderstorm here, and welcome to episode 23 of ReZero Prophecy of the Throne. Hopefully this episode doesn't bug out. I really don't know why that happened. And I really feel bad about last episode, but good thing this is basically a visual novel, so it didn't do too much harm, and there wasn't really much going on that you guys really needed to see. Because it's just, like, almost every episode, it's just the moving animated characters on a flat screen. We didn't go into the 3D world yet. Last episode was kind of crazy. We defeated the Dusk Bandits with Julius, Ram, and what's his name? Tiga. And then we found out that Tiga's camp, Melty's camp, didn't want to take the glory for defeating them, but we don't either, because we don't want Amelia's name spread out there. So, what happened was Subaru started chasing after Melty, and that's where we are now. So let's get right back into this. Detection.
No,
it is kind of sketchy, though. Was that Tiga's voice?
Wait up!
Wait up!
Subaru?
Hi, Melty.
What is it?
We wanted to ask you a question.
Don't give me that, that's my line.
Haha.
You surprised me with your disappearing act back there.
Sorry about that. I guess I just felt a bit uncomfortable.
That's what you call it nowadays.
What, you mean with all the cheering? But don't you think you should be praised for the good deeds you did?
Then, did you come get us to bring us back there, Subaru?
No, I just want to know why you left.
No, I ran out of there too.
Then you're the same as us!
Yeah, but I still want to know, why did you do that?
Were you getting jittery too, Subaru?
I guess we're all just a bunch of jitterbugs. I have my own reasons, so I don't want to be in the limelight right now. It'd just get in the way of my job as a hero.
I don't see no superpowers, but also not all heroes wear cape, as they say.
Hero?
No, don't think about it, Mel. There's no point questioning him further on that.
You sound like you know me so well.
Well, you guys are best friends.
We were besties before I knew it, after all.
Haha.
Anyway, that's why I slipped away. I also wanted to thank you two properly. Thanks for working with us. Especially you, Melty. Fighting bandits could have been dangerous for you.
Yeah, but she healed a lot of people, saved a lot of lives.
No, it's fine. I'm the one who made you take me with you.
That really scared me personally. When we saw the Dusk Bandits, I thought we were in real trouble having brought Mel along.
Yeah, but actually it helped us out a lot more, because she healed a lot of people on Rem's side. We wouldn't have saved as much people if it wasn't for Melty also being there.
Are you treating me like a child again?
No.
No, that's not what I mean. I just didn't want you to see my scary fighting face.
You mean your face is scary? It's too late for that. I've already seen your face.
Your faith in me might plummet if you saw a side of me you aren't used to seeing.
What do you mean? What side are we talking about?
It's also possible her heart might skip a beat or two seeing your wild side come out.
I didn't think about that. Is it true, Mel? Did your heart flutter?
He's exactly like Subaru with Amelia.
Not really. You're always so cool, Tiga.
You're being nice to me? Are you an imposter?
Yes, vote her out.
Just take the compliment!
Jeez. There you go teasing me again, Tiga.
Maybe she doesn't trust you because you say stuff like this all the time?
Yeah, true.
If I could stop being like this, we wouldn't be where we've been for so long.
What do you mean? I think we've gotten pretty far. Tiga's remark is piteous, and I can tell whether he's given up or not.
It must be rough having this guy as your childhood friend, Melty.
Yes, but that's not all there is to him. Tiga is always helping me. He even came with me when I joined the church.
Because he likes you, but you don't know that yet, do you?
Even though he probably has other things he wants to do, Tiga always makes me his #1 priority.
'Cause he cares
That's why
about you.
I'm always
Always what?
Always what?
being helped by Tiga and many others.
Well, Tika really cares about you, just like Subaru really cares about Amelia, but they both don't realize it.
Mel.
I don't think you need to let it weigh on your mind so much. People do what they want to do.
Exactly.
That's not good enough. I can't be content with that. That's why, even today,
Her heavy muttering sounds full of remorse and self-admonishment. What could be bothering her so much? I want to ask her, but...
Enough.
The music just stopped.
What?
Who are you? The sudden exclamation stops me in surprise when I see where it's coming from. I'm surprised even more. Standing there is...
Solemn?
Yes.
What are you doing here? Is this a coincidence?
Where's the music?
Maybe not. Meeting you like this in the royal capital must mean...
Solemn, wait.
Huh?
What?
What's going on?
I didn't hear anything about this. Why are you here?
What's happening?
Typical. At least explain yourself in your own words every once in a while.
What's happening? Tiga shouts at unconcealed anger as he faces the quiet Solemn. His unexpected forcefulness immediately silences me. Tiga and Solemn are from the same village, yet they're arguing, and I'm more than likely involved in their discussion. But I don't know what's really happening. I'm left out.
Stop fighting! Why are you two even arguing? Melty, say something.
What's wrong, Melty?
Melty?
I asked Melty for support since I don't think I can handle it myself, but looking at her leaves me breathless once more. Melty's face has gone pale, and she stares at Solemn in a daze. She shakes her head in refusal, breathing out hoarsely.
No. Why?
What's happening?
Mel, calm down. I'll settle this. So,
There is something happening.
Calm down. Don't joke like that. You're the one who needs to calm down, Tiga.
What happened? What's happening?
You're blind to this whole situation. You have your own job to do. Remember that.
This is suspicious.
Puka, you...
Solemn remains silent, and Tiga's expression changes. Melty cowers in fear as Puka, and terribly cold, speaks. What exactly is this? What's going on? What are they trying to do? The only thing I know for sure is...
Don't ignore me! I can tell I'm involved in this somehow. What are you all talking about?
Subaru.
Are you pissed off at Subaru now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm Subaru Natsuki. Don't think you could just ignore a loudmouth like me and continue your conversation in peace.
Yeah, you are a loudmouth, but back to the point.
I can blab on and on forever. So if you don't want to experience that, you better fix your attitude.
The moment I say this...
Sorry, but we won't be chatting for very long.
What do you mean?
What?
Suddenly, flames spout out and shroud my sight, but I quickly dodge out of the way. Not a moment later, the flames scorch the road, right where I was standing.
If I hadn't dodged that just now. Hey, Puka! What are you...
Why are they trying to kill me? Before I can finish, a faintly sweet aroma wafts through the air. Wait. Is Solemn the masked man? It's mixed with the blunt stench of the road, yet I can recall this hot, sweet scent.
Don't tell me this is...
The last time I smelled this from an intense battle that feels long past when I faced the dangerous person. Or is he working with the masked man?
Whoa, you've got to be kidding me.
Solemn! Puka, stop!
Not a chance. Stand down, Tiga, and take Melty away.
What did Subaru do? He just exists.
What?
Those are the instructions given to us. Or do you have it in you to disobey for once?
Damn it! Come on, Mel!
So they are the imposters, but they don't want to be.
can't. At this rate, Subaru will...
Yeah, they both care about Subaru. Sakura's got to be up to this. I don't know. She's always been sus. Melty clings to Tiga with a screaming plea. However, Tiga pulls her by the arm and tries to flee with her. She shouts desperately as she grabs his own arm.
Tiga, please, listen to me.
I'm sorry, Mel. I can't give in to your pleas. I can't do as you tell me.
What is happening? Where's Rem? Where's Rom? Where's Julius? An expression of despair shreds across Melty's face. Her large eyes fill with tears as she looks at me. Tears stream down her white cheeks.
Subaru.
I don't know what's going on here, but...
Who should I glare at? Solemn, Puka, or Tiga? The details are too vague, and my field of vision turns bright red. The only thing I can say with clarity is...
How can you all gang up on a girl and make her cry like this?
Oh, good grief. What an agonizing thing to hear.
You're the one trying to kill us. We helped you find that kid's parents. What did we do to you?
Agreed.
Tiga's expression turns bitter and Puka smiles drearily. Then a short mutter. Solemn slowly takes a certain mask I recognize from his pocket. That means...
The wolf, the malevolent masked magician.
He is. I knew it. As soon as he shot that fire. In silence, he puts on the mask after covering his body with a black robe. Then his attitude totally changes.
My turn. It's my turn now.
How do you get bigger?
You've got to be kidding me.
I had a certain expectation the moment I recognized that flame with a sweet aroma. But this changed wasn't it. After changing his appearance to wolf, Solemn laughs like a different person, then points at me with his malice full on display. There's no trace of unsuspiciated young man, awkward yet kind, who brings lost children home to their parents.
Was it all an act? Hey, answer me, Solemn!
Sorry to interrupt your shouting, but he can't hear you now. You see, he's deeply, soundly asleep.
Wait, first, could he be cursed? Or could he have another personality? Those could actually be the same thing in this case. Oh, no.
What? That weakling's time is over. Now I get to do as I please. Don't you worry, Puka. I'll get the job done.
Oh my gosh.
I certainly don't doubt you. That's why I'm lending you my power.
Puka, what happened to you?
Good, good, good. I'm getting excited. Our opponent's super weak, but bullying the weak is my true calling.
Should you really be causing such a ruckus? We're on the main road in the royal capital. Someone could interfere like last time.
I hope that happens.
I appreciate the concern, but I won't screw up again. Take a good look.
Good look at what? Wolf's prompting, I slowly look around and realize that what he means. This is a road in the royal capital in the shopping district, yet there are no people. What's going on here?
This place is normally so crowded. What did you do?
Seems you finally noticed. It's just a little old trick of mine.
He led everyone to thank everyone else. All the villagers are over there.
A trick?
This.
Saying that, Wolf thrusts his hands toward me. I scowl at the jester, but I immediately realize what he wants to show me. When I see them, I can't hide my shock on his palms.
Are those eyes on your hands?
What the heck?
Sorry if it looks a little creepy. Call it a family trait. Think of it like someone's natural hair color or the number of fingers you're supposed to have.
What do you mean?
This is the backbone of my special skill. Approaching this place makes you feel more exhausted. Wouldn't that make you want to leave?
I don't think Subaru is affected by that. Despite Wolf's teasing manner of speech, I get the gist of what he's done. The strange eyes on the palm give him power to suck mana from others, and he used that to keep everyone away. Merely approaches his area makes your body feel a little more tired. This made good use of that stubble discomfort.
Yes, that's a good reaction. It was well worth explaining my trick. You're a good audience member.
I thought you were better than this, Puka and Solemn. You guys were good people.
Which is why this is most regrettable. Once that sick woman put her eyes on you, it was all over. So tragic.
Who are you talking about?
Do you ever shut up?
Oh? Not gonna beg for your life?
No, because even if you kill me, I'll return by death, and then I'll stop you again.
You're gonna kill me anyway. But you'll leave the other two alone, won't you?
Facing Wolf, I asked about Melty and Tiga, who are standing behind me.
Subaru.
I can tell you two are somehow related to all this, but that's another story altogether.
We won't touch a single hair on their heads.
Good.
Well, that's a relief. Then all that's left for me is to resist you with everything I've got.
Are we gonna go into 3D mode?
Resist us, huh? You don't even have that demon girl with you. Your little ace in the hole. What makes you think you can beat me?
A little bit of, just give you a nice conversation about the weather. Shadow!
I don't. But even if I know I won't, this is just one of those times where I've gotta put up a fight anyway.
My legs shake, my voice trembles. My show of courage is an obvious bluff. How much can I resist? I'm going to die? Am I going to die here? I know your gate's screwed up, but you can still use Shadow, probably. To blind him, at least.
How sad, being so powerless. If only your heart was just as weak, you could have given up and made it easier for yourself.
Give up? Sorry, but I've never even heard of such a phrase.
What is giving up? I have to resist with everything I've got. Filled with that determination, I smile then.
What?
Wolf spits out those words and charges at me. He's too fast, and I can't react at all. At the precise moment his attack is about to reach me.
Stop! Please, stop! Big brother!
What? Melty shouts echoes in the glowing evening sky. I'm in a dark place, time stretching on and on. I'm on a cold floor, feeling like my body's been strewn out on it. I already felt this positioned like this when I woke up. My lungs hurt with every hoarse breath, and my throat is completely parched. What exactly happened? Why am I in a place like this, in empty darkness?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who are you? In the dark, there's a sudden voice I don't know. No, I do know it. I know it. But I can't recall who it is right away. It's not one I'm used to hearing, but it's not my first time hearing it. A voice that's definitely my memories. This owner's voice is...
It's about time you got up now. If you sleep for too long, you'll be in big trouble.
Sakura?
Right, Subaru?
It just took me a minute to think because that music's the church's music. Suddenly, something struck to my face is taken off and my pitch black vision starts my eyes closed for so long are overwhelmed by even the smallest vision of light. But the painful shock slowly fades, and my vision gradually clears then. When my eyes fully open, I find myself in hell.
Ah, you're up. Good morning, Subaru. Or should I say, after...
A smiling woman stands before me. I know this woman, someone who smiles like that. But her smile now only serves to remind me how terribly abnormal she is. My body is tied up. I can't move. I'm lying down on the bare ground. I can only move my eyes, so I use them to gauge my surroundings. I look around the inside of the room, then...
Oh dear, what a terrible scream. Your disgust for them might hurt their feelings, you know.
I knew you were a bad person, Sakura. The woman puffs her cheeks. Everything around her is completely packed with creeping figures at her feet, on the wall, and at the ceiling. What the heck are those? They're all insects with bizarre, repulsive appearances that make my skin crawl at the sight of them. Are those like hornets? Bugs, bugs, bugs. Countless numbers of them crawl throughout the room. A church should be beautiful, solemn and wondrous, but the sight of such disgusting things crawling around might make it truly a blasphemous.
What is this? What the hell is going on here?
Oh, come now. Do calm down. If you make such a fuss, you'll startle the monowasps, you know?
Monowasps?
Monowasps? They don't disgust you?
I think they're quite cute, actually.
Those are not cute. I can barely contain my disgust, yet this woman, Sakura, only smiles sweetly. Seeing that, I finally realize there's a sharp contrast from her smiles before. This one looks strange and foreign on her face. Sakura, the mastermind.
To you?
Yes, very good. I've been doing my due diligence behind the scenes and out in the open this whole time, you know.
I knew you were a bad person. I knew there was something suspicious about you. Quite a few episodes ago, actually. And I knew that Tiga was a little bit suspicious, but him and Melty were fine. Melty's too wholehearted to be a part of this.
Yet you surprise me with your inexplicable competence. I was quite flustered trying to keep up.
What did I do?
If I got to use that silver-haired half-devil even a little, most of my goal would have been accomplished. Yet it's thanks to you, Subaru, that it was all for naught.
Are you trying to get her killed by the freaking witch cult? As I listen, dumbfounded, Sakura counts with her fingers and continues on a discontent.
That band of thugs I hired. The assassin I prepared to add a little tension to things. The imposter story I planted to have everyone jump at shadows. You squashed them all before I even got to fully utilize them. Trying to garner allies for a half-devil of all things. Oh, Subaru, you're so kind.
She's not a half-devil, she's a half-elf, half-human. I'm at a loss of words as Sakura goes on and on about her crafty operations she conducted from behind the scenes. Every torment obstacle up till now was arranged by Sakura. She was irritated by her succession of fails.
You would go that far?
What was that?
You'd go that far to harm Amelia? You and that bastard.
The one I think of in this moment is my worst enemy. The one who caused the tragedy of the royal capital, Pettigilus. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of his name. Romani Conti? Sakura calls Amelia a half-devil, which is considering her schemes. I doubt she's unrelated to the witch cult. Filled with those thoughts, I turn my eyes, now filled with hatred towards Sakura.
Did you say bastard? What an odd way to refer to her.
Her?
Don't get me wrong. I detest her too, you know. But Mother being a bastard just sounds so strange.
Wait, Mother?
My eyes widen at Sakura's unexpected words.
Hmm? Do you not know of her? Did I just say something unnecessary?
No.
My, what a careless blunder. You really are a strange boy, Subaru. You just make me want to blurt things out.
Thought you were talking about the witch cult.
I may just be punished for this like Melty and her friends.
What are you doing to them?
What'd you just say?
What are you doing to Melty, and what are you doing to my bestie Tiga?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. Because Melty's a sweet, kind-hearted person, and Tiga is kind on the inside. You probably did something to them to make them think, I don't know, but you are a mastermind and you are evil.
You... What did you do?
What a desperate face you're wearing. No, please stop. Are you trying to kill me with laughter?
What did you do to them?
Your desperation is so adorable.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of like making me on the edge. I want to know what she did to them.
You! What did you do to Melty? Where is everyone else?
Also, what did you do to Ramen Rim? Amelia? Roswell should be fine. Where's Roswell?
How strange of you to act like this. You should already be well aware by now that they are your enemies.
No, they aren't. They're nice people. Unlike you.
Not to worry. Go on. Turn around and see for yourself.
Kinda can't if I'm tied to the ground.
You should see some glimmer of hope in the darkness there.
Can I turn around? Sakura's two sweet words slide into my ears and rattle my brain. With this strange, uncomfortable feeling, I twist my body and turn my neck to look behind me, then... What? At first, I have no idea what it is, and it just looks like gathering bugs in the corner of the room. Disgusting bugs gather around the corner of the room. It's a horrifying, repulsive spectacle, but the true horror comes a moment later. My senses beg me to understand, not to understand. My instincts shout that it shouldn't be understood, but my ears, my eyes, my brain grasp, what is this? But it crossed my mind, forcing me to realize what's happening. There, in the corner of the room, surrounded by countless bugs, is the sight of an immobile Melty being tormented. What are you doing to Melty?
How does it look? For those with distinguished tastes, this is quite the mouth-watering sight.
Leave Melty alone.
A nun covered in an infinite number of insects. Her cute face covered in tears and filth. Isn't it breathtaking?
You're gonna kill her. Stop.
Get them off! Get them off! Get them off! Get them off! Get them off!
Yes, yes. No need to fuss. Melty is just fine, you see. She's used to this.
So that's how you've been manipulating them?
Maybe you should be more worried about her friend.
Tiga? Sakura puts her hands together in front of her chest, and I shivered at her words. I try not to think, not to look, but I'm afraid I have no choice. There, covered in bugs next to Melty, is another mound of them. Unlike Melty, who had let out a whimper, this mound doesn't budge at all.
Tiga has long stopped moving.
Tiga's dead? Sakura confirms my promenation, almost as if she's enjoying tearing off my fingernails. That unmoving mound covered in bugs is Tiga? Or it was Tiga?
Tiga! Tiga!
It's all his fault. He forgot his place and went off on me. So I got a little riled up in punishing him. Well, that doesn't matter anymore. Melty is far more important. Knights are easily replaceable.
Tiga's not replaceable. Tiga's an awesome guy. He's my bestie. Everything Sakura is saying simply passes through me. Tossed against the wall and covered in bugs, Tiga doesn't move. He's completely, utterly dead. Melty, moaning next to him, is in close to the same state. And I'm about to endure the same fate?
So, Subaru, who clued you in to disrupt my plans before they even got going?
No one. I just wanted to talk to them.
Was it Margrave Mathers? A royal candidate? Don't tell me it's that half-devil, or that maid of hers.
I just wanted to talk to Melody and Tiga. 'Cause I'm friends with them. Unlike you monster.
Of course, I won't deny the possibility that you're just incredibly talented.
What's motivating you to do this, exactly? And who is she?
Don't.
Did you say something?
Well, if you kill me, I can use this information to attack you my next time. I will go Fire Phoenix or whatever that anime game is called, or whatever it is. But I will bring an army to take care of you and free Melty and Tiga from this mess. Hearing me mutter, Sakura slowly brings her face closer. I raise my head and glare at her.
Don't think for a second that you've won. Don't think you've won. Don't.
Am I actually about to cry? Stop.
What? Are you joking? Don't think you've won? I can't think that? I can't think that I've won with my perfect victory?
Because you can't know about return by death.
You're hilarious, Subaru! I've never seen such a sore loser in my life!
Wait, if I mention return by death, can I kill her? Because sadly he killed Amelia with saying that he can return by death, and that was painful to watch.
Sakura, you little...
Subaru's crying. I am too. Oh, this anime really gets emotional.
Yes, be quiet now.
Shut up. What is happening?
The moment Sakura snaps her fingers, a squirming insect slides into my mouth. The repulsive, slimy feeling utterly dominates me.
What are you doing?
Do you want to vomit? Do you? Oh, but you can't. You're not allowed to. In fact, here are your seconds.
One after another, the insects slide into my mouth at Sakura's command.
This is horrible.
From my mouth, down my throat, and into my stomach. I try to resist, but bug after bug invades me.
Very well.
Poor Subaru.
Out of respect for your defiance, I will not ask you anything else. In any case, nothing is left to obstruct Mother's commands. So I'll just deal with the rest in some way or another.
Who is your mother? Whose mother?
Now, Subaru, your belly will soon swell. Then, pop!
So this is gonna be just as painful as when he got eaten alive by all those bunnies.
Sakura's disgusting shouts fill my ears. The next moment, the bugs squirm inside my stomach.
Super. I feel bad Melty has to watch this.
In my final moments, I hear Melty's voice call out to me from underneath the swarming bugs. whether she's seeking help
Oh.
or something else entirely. I don't know. And without ever finding out,
No.
I burst.
Bug off. Achievement unlocked. Alright, we're at a 35-minute timestamp, but we can play a little bit longer. Oh god. No.
I will
Loop
keep a
5.
record.
The true enemy is Sakura.
I'll
I
jot it
knew there
down.
wasn't an imposter exactly. Alright, let's get back into this. Day 7. ... There's a deep, deep darkness. Unlike the fate darkness just before, this is real. Just before, fake. Though I can't even process my own thoughts to understand what they mean. Who am I anyway? What is darkness? It's a character in Konosuba that, it's nobody's favorite crusader that is too horny. Who's the one interpreting these subjective concepts, and who says whether they're right or not? I don't know, 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 I don't know. I don't know anything at all. From the start, I've been going at this all wrong. Everything I saw was wrong, and my thoughts were mistaken. That's why I
love you.
Satella. I can hear a voice deep within the deep darkness.
I love you. I love you.
Satella, stop. A sweet voice that seems to melt my exhausted body and worn mind tried gently and to carry them off.
I love you. 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 I love you.
That's a lot of I loves yous. My thoughts are painted over by love. The blinding love smothers the darkness. If I let myself get buried in this love...
Subaru.
Is that Amelia? I hear a voice.
I love you. I love you.
No, that's Satella. They're voiced by the same people, I think.
I love you. I love you.
Under that vast and overwhelming love, I'm sure I hear a voice.
Subaru!
That is Amelia. I turn my face toward it. Face? Yeah, I turn my face. I look towards the light piercing through the darkness, and so I extend my hand toward it, discarding the world of darkness and dividing through new light.
I love you. I love you. I love
Stop.
you. I love
Stop.
you.
As I gain distance, I can tell the voice is clinging to me. I move further, and as we're separated, just before plunging into the darkness.
I'll face you someday.
Season 2, you will. There is a moment of silence and a flash of white, then
I love you.
a sound of love distinct from the ones before gives my back a final push. Now we're returning by death.
I could ask you the same. What is it, Subaru? You don't look too well.
Yeah, of course I don't. No music? Oh, I just passed out.
Subaru? What happened? Subaru?
Let me give it a minute to process. If I actually went through that, I would be going through what Subaru's doing. I'm having tears just constantly fall. My desk is kind of wet. Oh gosh.
How troublesome. You, move aside. We have a patient coming through.
My vision wavers. All I can see is the sky. My limbs are lifeless. So I let myself get carried away like some luggage. I can't speak. My head hurts. A repulsive sensation crawls through my organs. I know I'm just imagining it, but it feels all too real.
Subaru! Subaru!
I'm here, Rem. After all, I'd been filled to literally bursting with bugs. What are we doing in the alleyway?
Subaru, here's some water. Can you drink?
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm good.
Very well then. Though it is unfortunate. If you were unable to drink, Rem would have strived to take care of you.
That would be nice.
That's, well, yeah. Maybe next time.
Yes. Please drink slowly as to not overstress your stomach.
I got it. I do as Rem tells me and gets some water from the pitcher. The cold fluid runs down my throat and my frightened organs slowly take it in. Water, plain old water. It's definitely not those disgusting wiggling insects. Don't be scared of it, my organs. Just return to your normal state, perform as your usual functions, and be mindful of regular distinction and sound sleep. That's all. That's all I need.
I should be able to get back to normal.
Subaru.
Sorry if I made you worry. Where's Ram and Julius?
They are in the plaza, dealing with everyone who has just arrived. We have not disclosed the fact that the members of Miss Amelia's camp were involved in the incident.
I see. So you got the story through. I guess it could be worse then.
Yeah. It's chilling to think of a crucial warning like that being delayed because I collapsed. Luckily, it seems like I returned right after Rom figured it out, so we were able to avoid Amelia's name being spread and alerting the witch cult. At least I think so. To be honest, that's just me being hopeful. After all, before I could see how things turned out, I died at the hands of a terrifying enemy. A psychotic enemy. After taking some time to rest and drink water Rem gave me, the confusion in my mind begins clearing. I gather my thoughts, further my understanding, and seek out the answers. There's so much I need to go over, the biggest issue being...
The imposter has to be Melty.
That's the conclusion I came to from Sakura's words that at the church as I was dying. She's the only one who fits the bill. Thinking back, Melty was always most likely to be the fake candidate. Amelia and Felt have too little of a chance winning to bother being fakes. Anastasia and Priscilla were both attacked by Wolf as well. That leaves either Cruchet or Melty, but...
I guess my hunch was right. Guess that makes me some sort of super sleuth. Not that I've ever done any detective work before.
Yeah. My jokes and quips fall flat despite being discovered. The imposter we've been so worried about. I don't feel like any better at all.
Wolf is solemn. Puka's magic was the trump card he used to burn me alive.
Thinking of it that way, it all makes sense. I was told Solemn and Tiga were from the same palace, were from the same place, and they had the groundwork laid out to help them, to help the imposter. Thinking back, during the loop when they were rushed to our aid when we were attacked by the dust bandits, it could have been a ploy to butter us up. There's something else I found that makes me think Solemn is Wolf too.
Her big brother.
Melty had shouted for her brother, and it sounded to me like it was a direction to Solemn. It was directed to Solemn.
Melty and Solemn are siblings. So would Solemn really go to such lengths to help Melty win?
I don't think that's Solemn we're talking about. It's someone else.
And Puka is just tagging along for the ride? Does that mean Tiga's in on it too? How complicit is Melty in all this? Ah, damn it! I can't make sense of it all! Still, I need to talk to them.
Yeah.
It appears you've sorted through your thoughts, Subaru.
Whoa, whoa. Didn't you hear me talking to myself just now? I was just lamenting about how I can't make sense of all this.
Right, but that gallant look in your eyes has Rem's heart beating a flutter.
Oh.
So my scary eyes are looking scarier, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, they are quite wonderful.
Is that a compliment? But thanks.
Rem's smile helps soften the stiffness in my heart. There's so much I don't know, but at least now I'm not dancing in the palm of someone's hand without realizing it.
I'd rather punch a hole in their palm with my clumsy dance moves.
That's the spirit. So
Oh.
what will you do?
Rem's so sweet and kind-hearted.
I feel bad for Ram and Julius, but I'll have to leave them to handle the plaza. We have other things we need to take care of.
Are my parents leaving somewhere? What the heck?
What could that be?
Probably got too tired of hearing me cry for a little bit.
I want to talk to Tiga.
Oh, but he was just with us earlier.
Yeah, but he ran off in a hurry, right? I want to talk to him about something that happened after that.
I remember seeing Tiga and Solemn facing each other and arguing. Tiga seemed to be disagreeing about something, and as a result, he angered Sakura and met his demise on the church floor, swarmed by bugs. Sakura's true identity. So, does this mean we're actually gonna fight Sakura now? The final boss? I don't know his true intentions. Even if he were just pointing and laughing at me, if there's a chance that wasn't the case.
It's worth a try, but if he isn't on my side, we have to avoid getting seen by them. They have their guard up against me.
The main reason I died this time is probably because I've interfered with Sakura's plans so many times now that I made her rage and tried to get rid of me.
I'm supposed to be capable and sharp? What a joke.
Yeah, and you can't go back and restart, which is kind of a good thing, but still. If I really were so capable, I would have had better control of the situation. I don't have any extraordinary abilities like that. I just cheat. But even then, I'm still so useless. I'm incompetent, powerless, and reckless. You have dark magic.
That's me. Subaru nuts.
Yes, that is Subaru.
Ram, you're not supposed to agree to that. But whatever. Anyway, we can't be careless here.
Look at that
wrong
smile.
move, and we'll be fighting with Wolf again. That said, I don't have it in me to just march right into the church either. What should I do?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys.
Oh, it's
Let
Felt.
me see.
What?
What are you doing in a back alley like this anyway? You'll get mugged down to your birthday suit hanging out around here.
Felt? I'd ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
What kind of question is that? Places like these are my backyard. If I want to walk around here, that's my business.
Miss Felt, I don't believe that is what Subaru meant.
Yeah. I'm sure he just wants me to be all prim and ladylike, like Reinhardt's always saying.
No, that's
If he
not what
wants
he's
such
saying.
a well-mannered princess, he shouldn't have picked me in the first place. I'm me, and there's no way that's gonna change. So I'll come to the back alley if I want, damn it!
I don't see how that last part is related. But man, you're in a mood. Did something happen at the castle?
It was nothing. Just a bunch of self-important old geezers getting together and nagging me with boring crap.
Oh yeah, trying to get you as the imposter.
It pissed me off. So I came out here to blow off some steam.
Subaru, Miss Felt seems to be speaking of...
Yeah, the questioning at the castle. Just like Mealy, Felt's turn must have been today.
Yep. It seems that Felt's interrogation ended up happening at this timing because of the various scheduled days.
Because of that, we have to deal with a bad mood Felt.
I mean, I'd rather deal with that than dying from bugs again.
Oh, what? You trying to piss me off too? It might be strange to say myself, but who knows what I'll do when I snap?
What a persuasive threat. But I don't have spare time to deal with you right now. Just walk around the back alley for a while. Wait, where's your guard? Didn't you hear about how dangerous it is to be out here?
That took a long time.
So, where is Reinhardt?
He's really busy, so he hasn't been around lately. I hear there have been fires all around the royal capital.
Yeah, it's called Wolf.
Fires? Do you mean arson?
Yes. So he's been out dealing with those. It sounds like they're having a hard time catching the culprit, too.
It's Wolf. It's solemn.
So, since he's gone, I get to go out and about as I please. What? Don't give me that face. You know how fast I can run, right? I won't let any electors catch me.
That is true. Felt is pretty fast.
Miss Felt, I apologize for being so direct, but you should make light of your opponents.
Ugh, don't lecture me. Why should I listen to someone lecturing me in my own yard?
Felt willfully ignores Rem's point, but at least now I can be sure of one thing. The culprits setting fires in the royal capital are probably Solemn and Puka. Yep, that's what I think too. With Wolf's existence known, they've been forced to change their original plans. Now they're creating distractions for the guards and knights. It makes sense if they don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if Reinhardt captured them easily.
In that case, the damage is done here. It's because of me. I created this situation.
Everything is so depressing.
You worry too much. The fires have all been pretty small, and it seems no one's died from them yet.
That's...
a small mercy considering everything else. I doubt it actually helps any. Puka's fire magic is immensely powerful. I know because I've been killed by it before. It is painful. With that kind of firepower, if the fires are going to kill without any deaths, it means those two never intended to kill anyone.
No, that's stretching it a bit. Just calm down.
They've only intended to kill me, and sadly Rem that one time.
I need to think this through logically. I can't be so optimistic about this.
I don't really get it, but is he okay muttering like this?
Yes, it's fine to let him mutter. Right now, Subaru is thinking about things as hard as he can.
Thanks for the reassurance. That's a pretty big expectation. Anyway,
I've made up my mind.
stick to our previous plan. First, I want to talk to Tiga. I have to meet up with him to do that, but... we
But
can't
what?
go to the church without a plan. I think it'd be better if we spoke to him on his own.
Your story keeps jumping, so I can't keep up. But it sounds like you're pretty troubled.
Yeah. I don't want you to get hurt, Felt, so, be careful.
We've been on the front lines together. So if you've got something on your mind, I can offer you a good rate.
I appreciate the sentiment, your intent to charge me aside. But even if I talk to you...
You okay?
Not really.
Subaru?
I don't answer them as I contemplate deeply my hand over my face. Could Felt's offer actually be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
It's too risky to go to the church right now. But if someone enters the church and calls Tiga outside for me...
Felt is a reliable and accomplished thief, so sneaking in somewhere should be easy for her. Of course, there's still some danger involved. Even if I support Felt's infiltration from the outside, I can't reduce the risk to zero. That would be too irresponsible of me. Involving Felt would be...
What? Did you just give up?
No.
Ha! Your face screams I'm right on the money.
Oh, come on, Miss Felt. What could you possibly mean?
Do you suck at playing dumb or what?
Yeah.
And don't call me Miss Felt either. It's creepy.
Rem calls you that, though.
I can tell from that pathetic face of yours. People who just give up on something always have a dejected look on their face.
Felt.
So, out with it. Say what's been on your mind.
Sure.
Tell me everything. what you just thought of, and whatever you gave up on after thinking about it. I'll be the one to decide if I can handle it or not. Don't turn to me for help, then leave me high and dry.
I'm sorry.
Felt, you... yeah, right. That's right.
What is?
I just thought how, even now, you really are a royal candidate.
What? He's complimenting you.
Anyway, I want to talk to Tiga, who's at the church.
Alright, so, I'm actually gonna save this game here. And,
Got it!
oh, wow. Hold on, what happens if I load that then? Will it put me right there where I need to go?
Where to?
Anyway.
Yep, it will. Alright. This is where I'm gonna leave up the episode. This is a sad episode, not gonna lie. I cried quite a bit. Had a little bit of anger at Sakura because she's evil. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a moment to relax before I edit this video. I know it's a little late. It's 6:42 right now in my time zone. I usually post my videos around like 3 if I can, but tomorrow's gonna be a different video, like different timing because I have work and school, so I'll have to record later. Yeah. This was a very interesting episode, but as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!